Good morning, everybody. Welcome to InfoComm 2017. We're here on the NEC Display Solutions stand. That's stand 1600. It's day 3. It's the final day of the show. I'm pleased to have with me Keith Yanke from NEC.
Thank you, Adrian. Glad to be here.
Okay.
Excited to chat with you about what's going on with the show and specifically the NEC booth.
Right. Now, we've managed to drag Keith away from a very busy booth, even on the last day. You're Senior Director of Product Marketing.
Correct.
You've been, I've seen you, you've not sat down for 2.5 days.
Correct.
Always busy with customers,
Yes.
Always explaining stuff.
Yes.
I mean, how many, you've got a record here, I think, with the number of partners you've got on the NEC stand. It's 48, 49
Correct,
partners.
yeah, 48 partners. So that's part of what we believe in is from a solutions company, it's not just about displays, it's bringing our other key partners in that we work with to provide the other components to those solutions.
So there's a number of your partners put a person on the booth as well, but of course, but then they bring their customers in.
Correct, yeah, so it's great.
It's a win-win all over. I don't understand why, you probably don't want more people to do it, but I don't understand why more exhibitors in the display space. Shush, Chris, cross that bit. Yeah. But there's, it's a fantastic thing because all the time we're seeing Peerless AV and Milestone AV and N-Plug, and they're all over the place, and the Stewart film screen.
Yes, it's true, and it really shows that when customers come into our booth, we don't have to send them, let's say, to a mount company or to a screen company or to a computing company or a CMS company. We can talk about that entire solution here because we're showing it and we're bringing in the partners.
And one of the big things at this particular stand, 1600, is your collaboration solutions. They're unbelievable. They seem to have just moved on leaps and bounds in the last year.
They have, and we're showing here a number of different solutions. So whether it be for education, from a simple like BYOD, bring your own device, and have many people sharing content on a projector or a large format display, to bringing in a little bit more robust solution, connecting two sites with what we're showing with our display note Mosaic Hub, and then going all the way up to the high end, those that want all the bells and whistles, full functionality, multi-user site capability with the ThinkHub solution from T1V.
Right. Yeah, we had T1V on the program earlier on, which is
great,
amazing product.
Yes.
Really nice product. So.
Very good product.
And they've come from a great background. I think they sold a business to AMX, but it's a whole IPTV background.
Yes.
The NEC Cave, or the Cave, which is the virtualarium, is pretty cool. Have you had a chance to play that?
I have, and that is, I think, really the showstopper for us, definitely. I mean, everyone comes in here, wants to experience that virtual area. So that's what we anticipated. We wanted to bring a wow factor into the booth, because at the end of the day, a lot of people already know our displays, they're familiar with what we do as a company, so we wanted to bring a different sort of experience and make it immersive. And
there's been queues for the virtualarium and the Cave is the John 9 Hollow 9 thing that we talked about earlier on. It's all right. There's been queues for it for the whole week. So now on the last day, it's a good chance for people to come along and have a play with the whole system.
It is. It really is a good chance for them to come in and see it.
And anybody who's experienced an NEC stand before, it might be at ISE or previous InfoComms, knows that you're big on the solutions, big on your partners, but you've broken everything up around the stand. I can see in front of me transportation solutions, restaurant solutions, retail solutions. Here we're on a broadcast set with a 2.5mm LED. Tell us a little bit about the Stewart film screen that's behind you.
Yeah, so what we're showing here is a 2.5mm large LED wall that would be typically part of a broadcast, live camera, or video type of application. But one of the challenges with direct view LED, especially on camera, is some side effects or moire look to the LED. So what the Stewart film screen is providing is a way to eliminate that. And so what it's doing is it's eliminating that moire and softening up the image, so when on camera, it looks more of like a cinematic experience. So it's giving you a much better experience from that on-camera set.
Well, we've had people coming up to and wanting to touch it and see it and ask questions about it continuously for 2 or 3 days. I'm not exaggerating.
Yes.
There's been a lot of competitive LED product people coming to have a look at it as
yes, there
well.
have.
But Stewart film screen should be really pleased because it looks amazing. But when you look at it, the video, you see the real effects. It really is. So for the viewers now, the moire effect or the Stewart film screen is behind Keith.
Yes.
And it's not behind me. You can really see the difference.
You can, and again, one of the things we want to show is, of course, yes, we have the direct view LED product, but it's all about the solution, right? And we know that there's more than just the display part of it. So we want to make sure that when a customer comes into our booth, is interested in fulfilling display type solution with LED
Yeah.
on a broadcast set that we can make sure we're talking to them
Yeah.
about that complete solution.
It's fantastic. It makes, I mean, even the 2.5 mil LED behind us looks pretty good, and we didn't believe it was 2.5. We believed it was much sharper than that when we first
Yes.
turned up on the Tuesday when we set up, but it looks good. The other thing, I love this because, you know, as a journalist, when we go around the stands, people try to show off their embedded solutions, and it's like, well, it's a box. It might be an OPS box or a little bot or a Raspberry Pi. How do you show off your embedded solutions here? Because you're big on embedded solutions.
We are. You know, we were the first display manufacturer to incorporate OPS technology, that slot capability
Yep.
into our displays a number of years ago. We now have that capability across our product lines. So whether it be projectors, large format displays, and even some of our desktop displays, we have that capability to add the OPS. How we treat it differently is we believe and provide, again, more than computing solutions around that. So we do have a number of computing solutions from a good, better, best type situation. So based on what sort of computing performance the customer needs, again, we can guide them into the right solution that meets their needs
They're on
for
display?
their application. Yes, they are on display. In fact, we have a wall dedicated to embedded solutions.
Okay.
So we're showing 3 different OPS solutions, again, in that good, better, best.
Yeah.
We have an Intel Celeron, we're showing a Bright Sign OPS
Right.
player, and then we have our high-end Intel i7
Right.
for those that want the best video performance,
Yeah.
utilizing the most memory, the best CPU
Yeah.
processing power. So we're showing that on the embedded wall.
And Raspberry Pi?
And Raspberry Pi, yeah. So our latest V and P series large format displays include the OPS slot, but we've also taken it to the next step. We've added Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, you've got a compute module which takes a Pi 3.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a great solution for those that are looking at maybe one display or that entry level type of signage applications. So it's a low cost solution, but it's more robust compared to a typical proprietary SoC type solution.
Right, for sure. And it's upgradable.
It's upgradable, exactly.
Yeah, so if they bring out anything bigger than a Pi 3,
Yes.
you plug it straight into the compute
Yes, and
module,
we love
which is
that
great.
modular
Yeah,
aspect of the Pi.
Well, you have, as you say, with OPS, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 years ago, but you have the heritage of that. Now, my last question to you, we're trying to work out how many people on the show floor have been to InfoComm more than you. There may be a few,
Yes.
but 20 years.
20 years.
So,
yeah,
this was when NSCA did the first show, probably.
Yeah, it's been.
You must have seen some changes.
Definitely changes. I mean, going back to 3-gun CRT days, large data monitors.
CRT.
Yes, so CRT, yeah.
Cathode ray tubes.
Yes, cathode ray tube projectors, as well as large data monitors. So lugging around 200, 300 pound, 27 inch and like 37, 39 inch
Can you remember the first one, the first InfoComm you went to? It wouldn't have been in Florida or Vegas. It would have been an Anaheim or something.
I want to say the first one was probably either, it might have been LA. So
Really?
Los Angeles,
Okay,
many,
so in
many
Anaheim
years
or
ago.
something.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Okay. You must look back on this with some fondness, I would have thought, of where it's gone. And
It's been a great experience to see the changes, not only within the company, but also within this overall industry.
Right. Good. Keith, thanks for coming on the show.
Adrian, great. Thank you for having me.